Hi, I'm Naa Sydnia, and today I want to talk to you about retirement. First off, it is never too soon to consider retirement. The sooner, the better. It will get you in a more secure financial place. Because once you retire, you could unretire, but number one, decide when exactly you would like to retire and make a checklist of what you need to do to ensure that. It doesn't have to be super serious, but decide, do I need to pay off the cars? Do we want to pay off the house? Do we want to have enough money to go to one serious vacation a year? How much exactly do we need to save? So consider this. As a teacher, I can talk to a financial advisor for free. The union pays for that. Does your job pay for something like that? If not, your bank also provides them usually for free if you're opening an investment account of some type. Just a thought. Number two, I talk about this with you all the time, beloved, but please consider eliminating high interest debt. Credit cards, right? Remember we talked that sometimes credit card interest can go up to as high as 28%? But another thing people don't consider is student loan debt. Remember, student loan debt is forever, and they can garnish your Social Security. Yeah, they can take your Social Security payments. That's serious business. Considering most people rely on their Social Security in the United States as a major portion of their retirement income. 3, know exactly where your retirement income is going to come from. Yeah, don't hypothesize or maybe or if. Guaranteed income. 401k, personal savings, bonds, stocks, annuities, 403bs, 457 accounts, guaranteed. Social Security, guaranteed income. Number 4, maintain a budget. I've spoken about this previously. You want to avoid lifestyle creep, remember? Meaning every time you get a raise or a step in income, you increase your spending to equal that. We don't want to do that. We want to maintain where we're at, right? So we can save the difference for our retirement. Usually when you're 65 and older in America, I'm not sure in other countries, maybe you have free healthcare. You're a champ if you do. You want to look at Medicare. How does Medicare work? How much am I going to have to pay? Can I use my same existing doctor, or do I need to get a new doctor in their network? This is important because Medicare is kind of confusing. When is open enrollment for Medicare? You don't want to miss open enrollment. Number 6, consider enrolling into a long-term care insurance. Maybe you need to be in a nursing home or have skilled nursing at your house. If that happens to you after you retire on a fixed income, that could bankrupt you and wipe you out and have you in the poorhouse. You don't want that to happen, so consider it. I don't know if you can afford it. The younger you pay into it, probably the better. Number 7, often overlooked. See if your state has a senior property tax rate, because a lot of seniors lose their homes once they retire, and quite often it's for sums under $1,000. It's very sad. Number 8, often overlooked. People assume that you and your spouse are going to retire at the same exact time. Is that beneficial for you? Maybe one of you can retire and then the other one doesn't, and they continue to work so you can build on your retirement portfolio and save more money, right? Maybe you'll partially retire and just work part-time, and then your spouse will keep working until you can retire together. Or maybe you want to stagger it for 5 or 10 more years. That is a very important discussion because many couples fall out of sync. How are you going to spend time with your spouse? One of you is retired, one of you isn't. Number 9, this step requires a financial advisor of some type. Consider consolidating your retirement income accounts for better tracking. Fewer accounts equals easier management. However, consolidation may affect your tax rate, and you don't want that. You don't want to get triple taxed because we already pay tax on our Social Security, which makes no sense to me. There's only a few states that don't. Look that up. Number 10, please do consider this one seriously. Daily activity. quality of life. Many seniors become very depressed when they retire because they don't have a focus of what they're going to do. You know, we take for granted that we have a routine of work, and that gives us purpose. We see our work friends daily, and that gives us people to relate to, especially if we're single. And even if you're married and your spouse is still working, they're at work all day and you're home. You don't know what your budget will yield for you. Considering you may want to go on vacation every other month, but your budget doesn't say that for retirement. So consider things that don't cost you, like volunteering, right? At a soup kitchen, at a local youth group, at church, doing meetups when your senior citizen friends, going for walks around the lake or on trails, going to the Y for regular exercise, you know, things like that. Maybe a morning Bible study, things that don't cost money. That's what I want. But I want you to take away some very key things, so I'm going to review them. Credit card debt. Get rid of that. No higher interest debt. Pay off your student loans if you can. Possibly pay your house off, so all you have to worry about are your house taxes, if you can. Do you own money on cars or vehicles? Consider paying those off, because car payments are like $300 to $800. And that's a very big chunk of change when you're retired on a retirement income. But most importantly, if you have no budget, you live without a budget, as I talk about often, you can't retire because you haven't tracked where your money goes or how much money goes in and out. If you're the type of person that gets paid and you just spend all the money till it's gone every month, then you're not ready to retire, because retirement is serious. We need to have money until we're not here anymore. And if we so desire, possibly leave some to someone else we love. But most importantly, we don't want to be old and without housing or having to live with someone else because we can't afford to live by ourselves any longer. We want to keep our independence as long as possible, beloved, and we want to have an excellent quality of life. As always, thank you for watching. Please do consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. God bless you, and God bless you.